So with teaching on critical imagery and in the context of climate change, I would say that your best sources actually for teaching kids about how climate change impacts communities are actually just kind of 20 minutes outside of town. If you don't think farmers are being impacted by climate change, if you don't think that people who rely on the land for their day-to-day livelihood are impacted by climate change, I mean, they're the front lines too. You don't have to go to the Horn of Africa. I think in our case, we thought it would be a unique opportunity to really bring stories from communities that we were already working in to teach the students about what was happening. So those established relationships are already there. Reaching out to communities who you might think need help might not be the best way to go about it. Going to people that are not being listened to within your own community to maybe talk to the students is a really good way to not only show the kids that climate change can be fought at home and not just on the front lines of Oceania or sub-Saharan Africa. So I think community partnerships are really important. I think with climate change, probably the best thing that teachers really can do, besides really making space for students to express their anxieties and just to feel heard in the midst of this crisis, is making them feel like their actions do matter at the end of the day. Throw them examples of where kids are actually rocking it, and not just Greta Thunberg. I mean, there are young kids that are creating solutions for environmental degradation and who are leading the fight all over the world. Show them how people are stepping up. It's not unthinkable for them to be big changes in their communities. And all those kids, most of the time, started in their own communities. They don't start by going somewhere else and trying to solve someone else's problem. So giving kids the hope to be change in their own community is, I think, a really empowering move.